rain, wearing boots all worn and cracked, a dusty hat and eyes that said he'd never once look back. He poured a little whiskey, slid a card across to me, said, "Son, I've seen 1,000 hearts, and yours won't set you free." He lit himself a cigarette, the smoke hung in the air, and said, "You're carrying a memory like an old man wears despair. You're thinking about a woman, the one you lost along the line. But pain don't pay no interest, boy, and time ain't ever kind." He said, "You gotta know when to hold on, know when to let go, know when to walk away, when the wind begins to blow. You never count your heartache while you're sitting in the dark. There's time enough for crying when life has played its card." I asked him how he knew her face was living in my head. He smiled just like the lonely dew and softly shook his head. "Saw the way you grip that ring you keep inside your coat. That kind of love don't die, son, it just learns how to float." He said, "You gotta know when to hold on, know when to let go, know when to walk away, when the wind begins to blow. You never count your heartache while you're sitting in the dark. There's time enough for crying when life has played its card." Then the train slowed down, he tipped his hat and stood. He said, "Son, don't chase the past, even if you think you should." He stepped out in the silence, and I never called his name, but I still hear his voice each time sorrow calls her name. You gotta know when to hold on, know when to let go, know when to walk away, when the wind begins to blow. You never count your heartache while you're sitting in the dark. There's time enough for crying when life has played its cards. I sit on the porch when the daylight fades. The rocking chair creaks with the weight of days. A cup of coffee, cold as the wind, and the ghost of your smile keeps drifting in. I still see you in the sunset glow, in the hush of the night, when the soft winds blow. You've been gone for years, but the pain don't leave. Some hearts don't move on, they just learn to grieve. The radio plays that old country tune you used to hum beneath the harvest moon. I still hear your laugh in the whispering trees, and I swear sometimes you're right here with me. I still see you in the sunset glow, in the hush of the night, when the soft winds blow. must learn to grieve. They say time heals, but time's been slow. It mends the skin, not the soul below. If you're somewhere listening, I hope you know this old heart of mine won't let you go. I still see you in the sunset glow, in the quiet moments when the stars hang low. You've been gone for years, but I still believe some love never dies. It just learned to grieve. And I sit in the dark while the night slips in, thinking of you like I always did. I'm 2 miles past that old dirt road where your goodbye still echoes in my mind. Got my boots kicked off by the tailgate glow, but I can't shake the taste of leaving you behind. Pour another round, pretend it's all okay, but the glass just shows your face, it never fades away. I'm drowning in these empty bottle blues, pouring down tears in these cold hard truths. 'Cause when the lights go dim and the jukebox bleeds your name, no amount of whiskey can wash away this pain. Traded Sunday morning church for Saturday nights, chasing neon signs that won't fill your space. Dust kicked up by passing tail lights can't outrun the memory of your sweet embrace. Every sip burns hotter than the truth, and every song's a knife cutting deeper through. I'm drowning in these empty bottle blues, pouring down tears in these cold hard truths. 'Cause when the lights go dim and the jukebox bleeds your name, no amount of whiskey can wash away this pain. On a bar stool stage with a broken heart for show, I sing our song, but you're the only one who knows that these chords fall flat when you're not here to move, and the melody's just hollow without your groove. Still drowning in these empty bottle blues, pouring out my soul in these barroom pews. 'Cause even with the alcohol, I can't forget your face, so I'll chase this heartache till the bottle takes its place. Its place. Leave me here with my glass half full of you, singing solo to these empty bottle blues. Bar on the edge of town, I sat with a drink just trying to settle down. Then you walked in, Lucille, with that familiar grace, but the warmth was gone from your eyes and face. You said you were tired of being alone, of waiting on love that never really came home. You wanted wings, not roots in the ground, but what you left behind still echoes around. Lucille, you left when I needed you most, when the fields were dry and we were losing the coast. I don't blame you for chasing something real, but why'd you go, Lucille, without saying how you feel? No, I ain't a saint, I've made my share of wrongs, but I held on for us, tried to stay strong. Now you're sitting here like nothing went wrong, but the fire we had's been out too long. Lucille, you left when I needed you most, when the nights were cold and I was barely a ghost. I don't blame you for walking away to heal, but you tore me in two, Lucille. That's the deal. Now you say you're sorry, but time won't rewind. The harvest is gone and the well's gone dry. We're not the same folks from that faded scene. We're just names in a story that might have been. Lucille, you left when the sky turned gray, and now you return like it's just yesterday. I don't hate you, I just wish I could feel something more than silence for you, Lucille. So here's to the years, to the tears we concealed, to the love that once lived and the hurt that's still real, Lucille.
Sunsets painting gold across the harvest fields. Winds whisper carries memories of you. My old boots sink soft in these crimson heels. Can't shake these footprints begging me to choose. I tip my hat, brush off the dust that won't let go. Your shadow's right in every breeze that blows, 'cause there's